Hello friends, today we will study about determiners, that what are determiners. So as you can see, definition is given here. The words which use before noun or a pronoun to determine or fix their meaning, we call them determiners. It means they are the kind of word which we will use before any noun or any pronoun to know their meaning, that which kind noun or which pronoun you have used, that we call determiners. So the meaning: kinds of determiner, articles, possessive determiner, distributive determiner, numeral determiner, interrogative determiner, quantifiers, and demonstrative. These are the kinds you can see: the article, possessive, distributive, numerals, interrogative, quantifiers, and demonstrative. We will do each of them one by one. So now this is your articles, the definite article and the indefinite article. Firstly, we will do indefinite article, which is your a and o. So a determines a singular countable noun beginning with a consonant sound. So you will use a in front of the um, determiner which is singular, which is countable, and which is having a consonant sound. So here in the example, you can see like university, European, uniform, unit, 1 rupee, or one-eyed monster. These all are the letters, the alphabets which are vowel actually, but the sound which is coming from them is a consonant sound, which is your y. You can say it is not oh, it is the sound of y. So like university is begins with u, which is a vowel, but the sound it giving of y. Same with the European, with uniform, unit, y sound, one or I monster or 1 rupee note. So these all are giving the sound of a consonant if you will pronounce them. So that's why to them we call consonant sound. We will use a in front of them. Same, a determiner which is singular, countable, and begin with a vowel sound, we will use and there. Like you can see the second example. Here you can see R, MP, SP, honor. They are actually your letter, your consonant letter, but they are giving the sound of vowel and honor, a sound, MP, a sound. So that is why we are using there and, because it is giving the sound of a vowel. So we don't have to look for the letter, we have to check for the sound. Either it is giving a consonant sound or a vowel sound. Now this is for the the. The is again your article and this is your definite article. So where there are few rules that where we should use the. So very first thing that the we will use to a thing or a person which you have mentioned already before and you are mentioning it for the second time. Like I met a man. So in the beginning you are saying I met a man with a bag hung around his neck. And now in the second statement, you are talking about the particular man whom you have mentioned in the first statement. So here you will say, the man was very old, but the bag, because you have mentioned about bag also, the bag was perfectly new. So if you are mentioning for the thing second time, we will highlight it, we will specify it, the thing with the. Same before your unique object like the planets, the cosmos, the sun, the devil. And when before any particular thing known to both listener and speaker. It means the person who is speaking, like I am speaking, and the person who is listening, like you are the students, you are listening. If they both know about whom they are talking, in that case also we will place the, then your the we will place. There are many uses of the. You can see there that before any geographical area, if you are mentioning any oceans, when you are talking about like this, like your hotels, buildings, restaurant, museums, theaters, before any newspaper name or magazine name, when you are talking about the races, ethnic group, communities, before any holy book name, they're all the, they're all you will put the. There are some restrictions of using the, and what are they? Like before the name of the meals, you will not put the before it. Before your part of the body and clothing, there also you will not use the. When you are mentioning the name of country which is singular, there also. Then before your name of profession like engineering, medical, there also you will not use the before the names of profession. So there are few restrictions also for using of this article the. I hope the uses of a and the is now clear. Now we will study about the demonstrative. We have heard about them very before in every pronoun, in nouns, everywhere. That demonstrative there are four: this, that, these, those. This is for singular, for nearer thing. That is for singular, for far away thing. These are for plural, nearer thing, and those again for the plural but for the far away thing. This is a pencil, nearer, singular. That is my brother, singular but far away. These are my books. These are my books, nearer and plural. Those are your, anything you can say, your books. So they are plural but far away. So this is this, that, these, those. Possessive, you have heard about possessive also in every pronoun and everywhere. That here you talk about that the thing belongs to who is the owner of that thing. Like this is my car, it is your bag, it is our trophy, these are her flowers, these are their boxes. So basically in possessiveness you talk about the ownership, who is the owner, who is the holder of that object or particular thing. So the words you will use here are mine, yours, ours, hers, theirs, like this. You will use these kinds of word in possessive. So these are the uses of possessive and demonstrative. Now we will discuss about the quantifiers. There are few words which is telling us about these, like some, where to use some, where to use any, much, many, more, little, few, less. These are your quantifiers. We will study about them. Like some. Some is a kind of affirmative verb. It is when it is showing you the positiveness, like the question where your answer is expected to be yes, there you will use some. Any is used with a negative sentence. Any, it's showing us the negative or you can say that no answer. Like for interrogative we use any. For which is not possible, which is not suppose left, for that thing, for negative sentence we will use any. The example you can see, I have got any money, it's a negative statement. Have you got any problem? For interrogation you are using any. Now very important, that what is little, a little, few, a few. So please listen it very clearly. Little, we will use it with, so little we will use for negative statement. Little, a little is telling us the comparison you are doing, and it is used for positiveness. You will use a little. Same with the few and a few. Few you will use in a negative manner, and a few it will tell about the positive manner. Okay, like if I will say there was little hope for the patient. So little hope, it means almost no hope. You are showing here the negative impact, that almost no hope. But if I will say a little knowledge is dangerous, so here you are saying that knowledge is to you, but a little should be dangerous. You should know more. Same if you will use few, there are few people who wish to buy small car. So few people, it means like nobody, not in a good quantity. There are only few people. But if I will say a few members were absent from the meeting, a few members. So it is showing a positive impact, that not almost members were absent, a few were absent. Same with your much and many also. So much you will use with uncountable noun, and when there is a singular verb, the thing which you can't count, like much needs to be done immediately. You can't count need one, need two, need. It is uncountable, as well as singular. Many, of course, as you all know, it should be used with a plural, and it should be countable. You can count them. Like you can say here, many jobs need to be done immediately. Many jobs. You can count and tell how many jobs. So there are this kind of the differentiate, that what is much with uncountable noun, many you will use with plural noun, but most of the time it was followed by singular countable and take singular verb also. Now, more, less, fewer. More, it should be used with a plural, with uncountable, more. He does more work than I do. You are not going to count how many work, one work, two work. It is uncountable as well as plural, more. Less, you should use with something which is smaller than the other amount. If you are doing comparison, so if you are talking about the smaller quantity, there you will use less. It should be used before uncountable noun. The poor have less access to the education. So in comparison to the rich people, poor have less access. You are just doing comparison, and it should be used with uncountable noun. Fewer, it's referred to a group that is smaller than other group. Again the comparison, fewer, you are referring to a particular group which is smaller than one particular group. Here also you are doing comparison, you are referring something. There are fewer trees here, so you are comparing the quantity of trees, that here are fewer. All we will use with countable noun, like all the boys, you can count them, all the cars, as well as with uncountable noun also, like all the fun, all the hard work. You can't count how many hard work. Both is used with one and the other, like it take plural verb, and it can be used alone, like both the boys won prize. Both of them belong to the same house. So both also you will use with plural, as well as you can use them alone. One, it is for emphatic sense in a place of a or an. There you will use. Okay. Same, each and every, each it's something where you are referring to an individual. You are just highlighting individual. Within a group you are talking each person, while every, you are not emphasizing on the individual, you are just counting them as a unit, that every, but in each you are taking particular person individually. So either and neither, it's again a common word which you follow and hear in English, the term. So neither means not one, not the other. It means two negative things are here. Either, what is either now? Either is something where um, it means any one of two. It is a positive sense. Neither is no. No in both situation. Either it means yes in one situation. Like suppose either of the two books will do. It means either one or either the second one. From two you can do one. Neither of them knows the answer. Not no. Nor he nor that again the second boy. Both of them don't know the answer. So neither is negative. We follow neither with nor always. Whenever you are using neither, you should follow it with the nor. Neither stones nor insult could stop the frog from singing. And neither it means any one of the two. It is a positive sense. Okay. Same. Another, it is used with a singular uncountable noun where you are doing additional. You are talking about an additional person. Another, you are talking about an additional person. While other, it is used with the plural noun where you are using something which is uncountable. Like other people must have thought like this. So they are uncountable. With that, we are using other. Another, it means you are adding a person over there. It should be used with a singular countable noun. Now the next use of yours is enough, most and several. So enough, it is used before uncountable noun or with a plural noun. Like suppose I had enough room to store all the information. You will use it with uncountable. Here the rooms are plural noun. There were not getting enough guests. They were not getting enough guests. You are using with a plural noun. Most, it means you are indicating almost a group, most amount of people. Like most people recover from the disease can be fatal. So you are highlighting a group over there. You are talking about a group basically. Several, it means you are indicating the impact of number that is not very large but it is more than two. It means several, like not once but it is more than two. Like I had seen her several times, you had seen her more than one two times. Okay, it's not in one quantity, it is more than two. Okay, and the last is your numerals, how you will use and what are they. Numerals are basically cardinal where you will use 1 2 3 and the ordinal where is your first second third. Remember, cardinal for counting you do like 1 2 3. In ordinal there you will use the numbers like first second third, the sequence. And interrogative is so easy for you. All your WH family which is used to interrogate or inquiry about something, which, what, when, where, who, whom, everything. So cardinal, ordinal, C for counting, C for cardinal, 1 2 3 and ordinal, and rest is your WH family. I hope this determiners are clear to you. Thank you.